Here we are, end of the 3rd week of the challenge. I'm super proud of you. Day 21, we're going to now bring everything together from this week and maybe previously in the challenge for our full body progress routine. So I want you to be lying on the mat. So hold behind your thighs, rolling down. Okay, just get situated. Make sure that collarbone is nice and open and relaxed. Pelvis is in neutral, and we're going to just march the leg in, up, in, down, and change sides. In, up, in, down. For 2. This is just warming up the hamstrings while we're doing some breathing. So nice big inhale and exhales as you're doing this. Just 2 more on either side. And last one. So now keep your feet hip distance apart, and we'll just go into 3 regular hip rolls. So nice inhale to prepare, exhale, tip that pelvis towards the rib cage, pushing through the heels, getting as much movement as you can out of the spine. Pause at the top, inhale, and then exhale, coming down from the rib cage. And releasing completely at the bottom. Do 2 more like that. And down. And 1 more. And down. Okay, so now we're just going to go up through the center. Drop the right hip, and let's roll down the right hand side of that spine. Should feel really nice. Recenter at the bottom, rolling up, drop the left hip, and then rolling down the left hand side of the spine. Great, right, we go 1 more through the center, rolling up. Okay, push through those arms, take your right knee to tabletop, making sure your pelvis is nice and level, and we toe tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, stay up, make sure you're level, lifting the left leg up, and tap away, away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come in, and then rolling down. Okay, we're now moving on to our 1 leg circle exercise. So 1 leg is straight, the other leg is either bent to tabletop or straight, depending on the flexibility of your hamstrings and also how much control you've got in the abdominals. Okay, so I'm going to keep mine bent, and we're just going to go 5 each way. So round and down and up. Really drawing those abdominals towards the mat, keeping that pelvis as still as you can. 3, 4, 5, and then let's go the other way. 1, 2, upper body is nice and relaxed, no tension in the collarbone at all. Last 2, and last 1. Hug that knee in, just give the ankle a little turn each way. Lower the leg down, and let's go to the other side. Don't forget to breathe. So we're going to inhale on part of the circle and then exhale all the way to the top. Last 2. And then let's go around the other way. You should really have felt how much strength you've built and how much more secure and stable that pelvis is from the work that you've done on the previous 20 days of the challenge. And last one, hug the knee in and circle the ankle. Okay, we're now going to bring the legs to tabletop one at a time. Glue the feet together, knees together, palms come to the sky and arms to a low V. We're going to let the leg go over to the side, extend the inside leg, bring it up to the, bring it back to the center and down. So we go across, extend one leg, back and down. If you prefer to just keep the legs bent, that's absolutely fine. Okay, we're just warming up those obliques and just getting some rotation into the lower back. Extend, in and down. So we're not collapsing over, we're totally in control of the movement. We'll do 2 more either side. And last one. Just hug those knees in, a little rock from side to side, holding on to the front of the shins and rolling up. So we're going to go into our half roll back now. So our arms are long, the shoulders are nice and relaxed. There is nothing in the neck at all. Okay, we're going to inhale here, exhale, scoop those abdominals back towards the mat as you go down, staying in that C shape, up and over the legs. Ah, perfect timing. The recycling truck is now coming down the road, so apologies for any noise. Let's do 3 more. Making sure those shoulders are nice and relaxed and we're not scooping the neck or the head forward. It's all in the abdominals. Last 2. And last one. So now moving on to our rolling like a ball, open leg rocker exercise, which we did on the ab day this week. So feet are pointed and you're sitting up on those sit bones. Oh, you tip back, scoop the abdominals as you roll back and up. So really push into the outside of those shins to engage the lats and scoop those abs back. Okay, we do 3, 4. Okay, if you now wish, you can move into the open leg rocker exercise. So extend the legs and rock back, up and balance. 2, 3. Okay, if you're keeping going with the rolling like a ball, we'll just do 2 more. And last one. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just cross the legs and extend. Okay, arms are coming back for our tricep dips. So either dipping back from here, or you're going to lift the pelvis, scoop it under, and we're dropping down. Okay, so we're going to do 10. Come with me now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now move your bum to between your arms, and we're going to do a leg pull exercise, which is a new one for you. So I want you to point your toes, push through those hands and open out the collarbone. Okay, we're just going to lift the pelvis off the ground and then barely tap down. So lifting up and tap. So don't let your head sink in between the shoulders. Keep nice and lifted as you push up and down. We'll just do 4 more. For 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And then just scoop forward again. It's quite a lot of work on the shoulders, that one. And rolling down now. Legs go straight for the roll up. Okay, so by now you should know what modifications you need to make for the roll up. Either bending those knees and pulling slightly on the backs of the thighs as you come up, or using the towel, or having some weights in the hands. Okay, so arms go above the head. We inhale to the ceiling, and then exhale, push through those heels as you come up and over. So now we're going to bring our hands to the chest. We're going to rotate, extend, in, back. Other side. Arms come long, and we roll down with control. Excellent. Inhale, exhale. Reaching beyond the toes, coming up. Lift up as we rotate, but you're lifting up from the waist and from the ribs, not up from the neck and the shoulders. Arms long, inhale, and exhale down. And our hands above your head. Let's do 3 more. Make sure you're nice and vertical on the rotation. Long. Down. Last 2. And 1 more. I'm rolling down. I'm going to stable on the mat and rolling over onto your tummy. Okay, so as always, glutes and hamstrings are pulling down. Abs are engaged and lifting off the mat like you've got a ice cube underneath that belly button. Arms are coming along. Head is in between your hands, just resting slightly off the mat. My legs are long, okay? And we're going to lift alternate arm and leg, opposite arm and leg, sorry, and down. So right arm, left leg, extend it away, and when it can't extend away any further, it will lift. Okay, so the lift is coming from the glute and the hamstring on the leg, and it's coming from the backs of the shoulders on the arm. Let's do 1 more either side. Okay, now hover the legs off, the arms off, and we're going to go into our full swimming. Okay, so we inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Really extend long. We're going to do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold everything out for 3, 2, 1. And then hands come under your forehead. Legs go as the width of the mat and the heels are dropping together. Excellent job. Okay, so we're going to go into our heel squeeze prone exercise. So the heels are pushing together as tightly as you can using those glutes as the thighs become lighter on the mat, and then you're releasing. Okay, so we're going to do that 6 times. So squeeze and release. Squeeze. Release. Really work those glutes as hard as you can. Release. So if I was coming into your living room now, I would not be able to pull your heels apart. Okay, 2 more. Squeeze, release, and last one. Squeeze and release. Excellent job. Okay, so coming onto our side for a straight arm clamshell. Okay, so knees are together. Then we're just tipping over. Our wrist is wider than the shoulder. Hand comes to your hip. You might need to adjust slightly. And we're just going to open and close. So squeezing the glute at the top for 3, 4. So make sure you're not collapsing. Really push out of that shoulder. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're going to go into a side plank. So either lengthen that top leg and the top arm, or coming into a full straight arm side plank, and we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to a kneeling position. Extend out the right leg. Arms come straight for our kneeling obliques. So we tilt over, obliques bring us back. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Excellent job. So we're going to end on the other side. Okay, clamshells first. So wrist and shoulder are nice and stable, so I'm not collapsing into that neck. Hand on the hip, and we open and close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then moving on to our side plank, lifting up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And final exercise. Lengthen that leg, lifting up, and we tilt over, obliques bring us back. For 2. So inhale over, exhale up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. And you did it. Let's come down to the mat for a lovely mermaid stretch to finish. Okay, so in this Z-sit position, hips are as grounded as you can get them. Open up the arms to a diagonal and scoop those abs back as you take the arm around to feel a lovely stretch across the backs of the shoulders. We've worked those shoulders quite hard today, so this stretch should feel really nice. And breathe. Opening out, drop the elbow, push down that opposite hip as you lift up for a lovely side stretch. And then counter stretch. And let's switch around to the other side. Okay, opening out, scooping those abs back. Open out, drop the elbow, lifting up. And then a counter stretch. And you are done. You've done 3 weeks of the challenge. I am so, so proud of you, and you really should be very proud of yourself. I really hope that you're now really noticing the difference that the exercises we've been doing and the strength we've built has made, that you've got a lot more stability, you feel a lot stronger from the core. So I'm hoping that you're going to stay with me for the final 9 days of the challenge. I'll be back here tomorrow, so you have a great day, and I shall see you then. Bye.